So, just try and focus on using the outside of your foot. We're going to go for 1 more minute on this, and I think we're pretty close to done on this, alright? So, thank you guys for having your cameras on. Let's go. Even if you don't have anything, I want to see you spinning right round, alright? I want to see you spinning, okay? Even if you don't have anything, alright? My sympathy's kind of going because, you know, it's end of the year and you guys should be able to do this stuff. Alright, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Spinning.
Sorry. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. Oh, I got you, Daniel, I got you. Got Michael. Azevedo, I'd like to see you actually up and moving right now, okay? Great that you're messing around with Zoom, but come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Move, move, move. Alright, time is up. Alright guys, very good stuff. Alright, so let's move on to the next slide here. Real quick, we kind of talked about this last time here. Just real quick, in the chat, let's brainstorm. I'd like you guys to type in the chat. Here's how I want you to do it. Type your answer in, and then wait for me to tell you when to press enter, okay? So you're going to type your answer, and just let it hang out in that chat box. So, what ways could you show responsibility before, during, or after a soccer game? We're going to pretend that, you know, you're actually on a soccer team. So real quick, just what are some ways that you could show your own responsibility either before, during, or after a game? So I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds. Type in. We're gonna wait to press enter. Wait till I say so, okay? I know it might be different from what you guys normally do, but I want you to try it.
Teamwork.
Alright, if you have not already, go ahead and press enter for your answer right now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got a couple different things. Teamwork, and don't be lazy. Yeah. Being a good teammate is always a good way to show responsibility. You know, sometimes that's by making sure that, as somebody else said, making sure that you're on time, right? Doesn't do your team if you come to the game halfway through. He's like, hey guys, I'm here now. I know I missed the first half, but can't be that bad, right? Yeah, always be on time. The best thing to do is honestly be early. You know, giving a motivational speech for your teammates, that'd be great. You know, respecting your teammates as well, and also respecting the people that you're playing against, right? Even though they might be your enemies at that point, you know, they're the opposite team, you still show them the same respect. Because guess what? From their eyes, you guys are the ones that they want to beat. You know, they have their own reasons for winning, so showing the other team respect as well is a good one. And then communication as well is great during a game. Sometimes you kind of get lost out there, so just a little reminder to a teammate being like, hey man, remember, we're running this play. Or hey, make sure, like, I'm going to call out to you if I see you.
These teamworks were good.
Tries to open up a random page. It's annoying. Alright, we already did our warm-up, so you guys don't need to worry about this as much. But let me just kind of go through, let me check one thing.
One thing.
Don't start yet. I just need to check one thing real quick. Okay. Alright, so basically what we're going to do, this is basically just going to be a big skill check day for you guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have you guys have your cameras on, and we're just going to kind of run through some of these exercises again. For some of you, I know you've done them before. For others, it might be your first time for some of these last ones. I'm going to give you guys time in chat to actually work on it. And then after we do this here, we're going to work out for a little bit. After we do that, I'll open it up to you guys, see if you guys have any questions. And honestly, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to dismiss you guys early. But again, I'm only going to do that if I see a lot of people having their cameras on and a lot of people participating. If I see a lot of you still not participating, I'll keep you guys here. I can find something else for us to work on, alright? So, let me resume share. So, what I want you guys to do right now, again, let's just kind of focus on these 3 skills for right now, and then after that, we'll practice the juggling and the trapping on the chest again. Okay, so everybody knows these 3 skills. We've worked on them a couple times. So, skill number 1, we're going to do toe taps, alright? So, this one, you could do without a ball. Honestly, you could do on a chair, you could do on a bed, you could even just do high knees, and you're basically doing, you know, a very similar workout. Okay? So, what I'd like you guys to do is I'd like you guys to do skill number 1. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to do this skill. Camera's on. I have the music here so that way you guys know when to go and when to stop. So I want to see you guys doing this skill for 30 seconds, okay? So go ahead. Now I can actually see you. Azevedo looks up and ready. Anthony's up and ready. Daniel's up and ready. Jensen's up and ready, it looks like. Christopher. Franklin looks ready. Brandon. Brandon, try turning your camera on and off real quick. Alright, there you are. Now I can see you. George, I see you as well. Let me see if I can get some others on here. Garen, Jose, Daniel, Emerson, Mario, Philson, Michael, Luis, Anthony. Can I get you guys' cameras on? Anthony, I know you were talking. Anthony B. I know you were saying that your camera's being weird. So, please check in with me. Alright guys, so, skill number 1. Let's work on toe taps, alright? Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, good job Jensen, good job Pal, good job Christopher, good job Azevedo, good job Anthony P, good job Daniel, good job Michael. George, I can't tell if you're there, it's really dark in your room. I don't know if you can turn on the light real quick while you do this. Brandon, I see you, good job. Alright, awesome. Okay, next one. Let's move right on into the next one, okay? So, drag asides. So all you guys need to do, just find a little bit of space. You're just going to work on dragging the ball with the top of your foot, or with the bottom of your foot, I should say. So, just drag asides. I try to do 2 drags each way. So, 2 drags to the left. You know, that looks to the right for you. 2 drags one way, 2 drags the other way, at least. Alright, so we're working on skill number 2 here, okay? Ready, set, go! Alright, good job Jensen. Way to use the bottom of your foot to drag the ball over, that's very good. Good job Christopher, keep your body moving. Azevedo, we're doing number 2, we're doing number 2. Skill number 2 on the board. Good job Brandon, I see you. Alright guys, awesome. Next one, let's do the very last one, alright? Skill number 3. Inside foot, we're going back and forth as fast as we can, making contact with the inside of our foot. Real quick. So you guys got 30 seconds to do this. Here's what I want you to do. In the chat, how many times do you think you can hit the ball between your feet in 30 seconds? So just type a guess in the chat. How many times do you think you can do it? take a guess. How many times do you think you'll be able to hit the ball between your feet in 30 seconds? How many times do you think you can do it? Somebody says they think they can do 20. Okay. What about the rest of you guys? What do you think you can do? Got another 20. 10? 10. All right. Somebody says 35. Ooh, that'll be, you're going to be moving quick on this one then. All right. So here's what I want you to do, okay? While we're doing this, I got you guys' like how much you guys think you can do in my chat now. Let's see if you can do at least that much or more. I want you to try and push yourself, challenge yourself here. 30 seconds. Even if you mess up right now, like let's say you're doing it and the ball gets away from you, don't stop. If the timer's still going, get the ball back and keep going right from where you left off, okay? So, here we go. 30 seconds. Inside taps starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Push it. See if you beat your score. Beat what you think you can. All right, go ahead and stop. Now in the chat, here's what I want you to answer for me. Here's what I want you to answer in this chat. Give me a yes or a no. Did you beat how many you thought you could do? Did you do better? Did you get it right on the money? Let me hear from you guys in the chat real quick. How'd you guys do on that one? All right, I got a lot of you in chat. Nice. You didn't count? Ah! Well, you have to do it next time, alright? You gotta count, alright? You did better than you thought you would do? Nice. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, I gotta see some yeses. Somebody says they got 50. Man, you were moving quick. Alright, hey, good. You did 10. 10 exactly. Is that exactly what you guessed earlier? Let me see. Alright, good. So you see, you guys? You underestimate yourself sometimes, right? So, awesome stuff here. I see that you guys have been improving. You guys are working on your stuff. That's great. Glad to hear it. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to kind of go over this with you guys. I want you guys real quick. I'm just going to stop the share for a second, and I want to hear from you guys in chat. In a little bit of time, we are going to have a quiz. It won't be today. We are going to have a quiz on the first few lessons that we've done so far. So real quick, in the chat, I want us to share some answers, and I want us to see what we know. So, in lesson 1, you know how we talked about touch, right? Okay, actually, slash that. Slash that. Since I already got you guys up and moving, let's just keep moving for a little bit, and then we can talk at the end, and I'll give you time to cool down. Okay, so sorry about that. Alright, next drill that we're going to be doing. Sorry, ignore that.
Ignore.
So again, last time I saw you guys, we worked on trapping with our chest, right? So today, we're going to keep working on that. Remember, the cues are get your body in front of the pass, soften the ball, and then keep it as close to you as possible. So, we move on here. We are going to go ahead and we're going to do this drill. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Just like we did before. Again, watch how he does it here. You know, he gets his body underneath the ball. He's letting it hit him on the chest. And then he's letting it drop right in front of him. So when you guys are doing this, let me show you it with myself. As a reminder, you know, I kind of showed you guys this. Go ahead, do this with me right now while you guys are watching me. You know, get up and do this with me. What you guys are going to do, you're going to take whatever it is you're using as your soccer ball. You just give it a light toss into the air, and then you're going to lean back and let that ball hit your chest. So just like this. Whoop. I almost threw it at my face. Up. Just like that. So when you guys are doing this, you can either let the ball just bounce all the way to the ground, or if you want, you can just catch it right afterwards. So toss, lean back, catch. Toss, lean back, catch. Okay? And remember, I also told you guys, or I should have, about this. You know, if you put your arms up like this while you do it, it makes it a little bit easier to actually make that catch. So, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to practice, and then I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds, and I'm going to challenge you guys, alright? I'm going to see if you can do more than me. So, 1 minute to practice. I want you guys up. I want you guys practicing this right now. I'll put the screen share back up so that way you guys can look at it as we go. Christopher, what's going on, my man?
Can I use a pillow instead of I use a pillow?
Absolutely, yeah. Pillows work good for this one. If you guys want to use a pillow instead, go for it.
Go for
Thank
it.
you for raising your hand.
Go for it.
Alright, so you guys are practicing right now.
Practicing.
Good job, Michael. Who else? Good job, Daniel. Oh, look, you stopped it right on your chest. That was awesome. Good job, Anthony. There you go, Daniel. Good. Alright. Let's go, you guys. 2. Franklin. Come on, you guys. I see you guys sitting here pretty much the whole class. Let's go. Can you guys get up? Can you guys actually do the work with us, please? Also, I'm going to go through. I'm going to ask some of you guys to start turning your cameras on because there's some of you I haven't seen at all. So I want to actually be able to see you guys. I want to see you guys so I can actually get your points, all that stuff. So let's go, let's go. If you're having camera problems and you've already talked to me about it, I understand. And thank you for talking to me about it. But if you're just sitting there doing nothing, twiddling your thumbs, you know, I don't want to hear it when you get back from word from Coach Hew-Len that you didn't get points.
Points like that.
Okay, good. Alright, you guys, go ahead and stop real quick. So, here's my challenge to you, alright? We're going to do this drill again. So, yeah, take a quick second. Check. Look at me. We're going to do this drill again, but here's what I want from you. I'm going to change it up just a little bit, alright? So, let me show you what I want. If you are able to do this, you know, I see a lot of you, you're able to do it, and I'm seeing it bounce off your chest. Here's what I want to try and challenge you guys with, okay? And again, this is a challenge. So I'm going to give you guys time to actually try this out. I want to see if you guys can make it stop on your chest and hold it there for a couple seconds. Alright? So this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to throw it up. I'm going to put my arms up like this to the side to kind of make a little cradle with my chest. And I'm going to try and make it stop on my chest and hold it there for a while without actually touching it. So you see what I mean there? You saw how it actually stopped on me instead of just bouncing off. So that's what I want you guys to try and work yourself up to. See if you can toss it up and try and have it stay on your chest for a little bit of time. Alright? Because that's going to show me that you're actually softening it. So, just try that. Remember, in order to do this, it helps if you kind of put your arms up like this. Because that makes your chest become a cradle instead of just like a flat board. So up. See if you can stop it right on your chest. Alright, go ahead. I'm going to give you guys another minute to try and get that.
Another minute.
Hey man, lunch is later on, okay? And you should have had breakfast before class. You're in class right now. Right. There you go, Daniel. That was good. Some of you guys, you're probably going to need to try and lean back a little bit more. Christopher, I see you. Good stuff, my man. You got the fellow, though, so you got it on. You got an easier little bit of time here. That's good. All right, good job. Oh, I see you, Michael. All right, awesome. Very good job, Daniel. Good job, Michael. Okay, go ahead and stop. Time out real quick. Go ahead and stop. Hey, awesome job. I saw a lot of you guys. Even if you weren't able to necessarily have it stop for a long time, I saw a lot of improvement. I saw a lot less of them just bouncing right off the chest. Saw more people having their hands up. It's kind of like, it almost looks like you're welcoming it in all honesty. So hey, awesome job. So, one more time, okay? One more thing. Let's practice our juggling again. So, I want you guys to use whatever you can. I want you to try and use your feet, use your knees. If you want, you can use your head, but I would be cautious of that, because it kind of starts to hurt after a while. So, as I said, we're going to just work on our juggling real quick. So again, all I care about is I just want you to see, let's see if you can at least hit it 3 times in a row, okay? That's my challenge to you guys. I want to see if you can hit it 3 times in a row. Whether it's with your foot, whether it's with your knee, whether it's with your head, whatever it might be. Alright? So go ahead. Whoops. Sorry.
Row 3.
Alright guys. So, you guys got about a minute. I want to see if you can, in this minute and a half, or in this minute, if you can hit it at least 3 times in a row. If you guys can, how about this? If I can see at least 12 of you on camera right now, and you can show me that you can do at least 3 hits in a row, I will do 20 push-ups on camera for everybody, okay? I'll do some push-ups, alright? But I need to see at least 12 of you guys doing it, alright? So go ahead. Now's your time to go for it. Once you feel like you're ready and you can show off 3, I want you to let me know in the chat so that way I know to watch your screen. Well, I need to see you doing it then. I'll do 25.
25.
After that one, I'm going to need to see... I still need to see 12 people, okay? I need to see 12 people on camera doing it, okay? So, right now, I only got 1, 2, 3. Now I got 11 people with their cameras on, so I'm going to need some more of you guys to turn them on and actually do this with me.
People.
Alright, once you think you're ready for me, I want you to type in the chat, say, Coach, I'm ready, and I'll watch you, and I'll see if you can do at least 3 in a row, okay?
3 in a row. feet, knee, and head.
Alright, go ahead. Time is up for that one. So, here's what I'm going to do with you guys, alright? Let's go ahead. If you guys have a soccer ball, you can go ahead and set it down for right now. Let's do a little bit of review session, okay? Let's do a quick little review. I'm actually going to head into the office here real quick because his laptop's about to die. So I want to make sure I get that. So, I want to hear from you guys in the chat, okay?
Review.
In the chat, like I said, in a couple of days, you guys are going to have a quiz. So I want to make sure that you guys are ready for it. Alright? So that way you can show Mr. Hew-Len that you've been learning, and show me as well. Alright, thanks for communicating with me. So here's my first question for you guys, alright? Let's see how much you guys remember from one of our first lessons we did on soccer. In the chat, can you guys describe to me, just in basic, just in your own words, what is touch? Like, what do we use touch for in soccer? So go ahead, answer that question for me in the chat. Christopher, I see you raise your hand. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give some time for others to type in the chat. So when we talk about touch, what do we kind of define that as? It should have done this one. Go ahead, Christopher.
Touch means you can't touch the soccer ball with your hands. You need to touch it with your feet.
Correct. You're on the right track there. Yeah.
You have to touch it. You have to touch it on your feet, and you're not allowed to use your hands. It's called cheating.
Yep. Very good. All right. Let's go on to somebody else here. But yeah, you're on the right track there. Pretty much like right on it. But as somebody just mentioned in the chat, basically it's about how you kick the ball. So when we talk about touch, it's talking about how hard you're actually kicking the ball. So like think of it like this. When we're working on our dribbling, we want to keep the ball close to us, right? So are you going to kick the ball really hard, or are you going to kick it light and soft? Which one do you think? Which one would be better to keep the ball closer to you when you're dribbling?
On the right track.
And your two choices are light or soft, or hard kicks. Which would be a better one to use? You think kicking it hard would be better? You do? What if you got somebody playing defense with you and they're 5 feet ahead of you, and you kick the ball 7 feet ahead of you? Who's going to get to the ball first?
7 feet.
Most likely them, right?
7
So
feet
when you
ahead.
guys are working on this, it's better to actually try and use light and soft taps, because that's going to help you keep control of the ball more. It's going to have a less chance of it actually getting far away from you, all that good stuff.
Good
All right.
stuff.
Second question, another review. This will be on the quiz, so I hope you guys are paying attention. When you are kicking the ball, is it better to use your toes or to use the inside of your foot? Or I should say the sides of our foot. So, is it better to use our toes or the sides of our feet? Sure thing. Raising your hand.
7 feet
Thank
ahead.
you guys for typing in the chat.
Do you use your toes?
Not necessarily. You're going to want to use more your side of your foot. And the reason just being is because if
Inside? Do you use side and inside?
correct.
You keep it balanced so the other team won't get it.
Yep, very good. So yeah, I mean, and it's all about this. It's all about like how big of an area are you actually kicking the ball with. I'm going to take this thing here. This is a clipboard, right? You guys can see this. If I was, say, hitting the ball with this, or I was trying to hit this, let's say I'm trying to hit this pen. It's going to be pretty easy for me to hit this, right? Because this thing's huge. So this is like using the side of our feet. However, if I was to use the toes, all of a sudden that surface area, that area that I'm trying to hit, gets really, really, really small.
Small.
Right? Really small now. So
Small.
I'm trying to hit this pen with this. I gotta be really precise. Like, let's say I'm trying to hit it like this. I have to be really precise. But more than likely, I'm gonna miss it, and it's gonna go somewhere I didn't want it to. So I'm gonna make it easy on myself. I'm gonna use the big surface area. You know, the big side of my foot. To actually make contact with the ball.
Precise.
Okay. Next question. Oh, what was it?
Precising.
My brain took a pause for a second. Oh, here we go. Now, when we are dribbling the ball, and you were starting to get better at this, right? You're starting to play in actual games, and you're starting to get better. Do you want to have your eyes focused on the ball the whole time that you're dribbling? Or do you want to look up so you can see the field around you?
7 feet
So do you
ahead.
want your eyes looking down or up? Very good. Thank you guys for typing in the chat so quickly. I appreciate it. Lets me know that you guys are here and paying attention. Yeah, you want to have your eyes up. And again, the reason being is so that way you know what's going on around you, right? Because if all you're doing is looking down at the ground, guess what? You can't see that your buddy is over there wide open for a pass. You can't see that a defender's running straight at you from this side. So you keep your eyes up, and then you can be like, okay, I know where I need to go, I know what I need to do, and then you can go do it. Very good. Next one. You guys should have heard this one. What's the most popular sport in the world? So in the whole world, what's the most popular sport? Alright, it should be easy. It's the sport we're learning right now, right? So everybody should be able to say soccer. Good. Yeah, soccer is the most popular sport in the world. One of the reasons being, all you need to play it is a soccer ball, right? That's it. You know, it's super easy to actually like set up and play. You don't need a lot of equipment for it. So that's always the good stuff. Next one. If I was to ask you, what country did we see the earliest signs of a game that looked like soccer? What country would you guys say that is? Oh, good. So now again, I'll say it like this. Earliest signs of a game that is like soccer. Not organized, but like it. Alright, those of you that said China, you guys are doing awesome. Yeah. So again, everybody listen up, because this will be a question on your quiz. The earliest signs that we can tell of a game that was like soccer came from China, okay? So, make sure you guys write that down for yourselves. That one might kind of trip you up a little bit. But China is the answer for that one. It was like all the way like 400 BC, like thousands of years ago. Kind of crazy, honestly. Okay. You guys are doing good. So, here's the deal, alright?
Sweden.
Here's what I want you guys to do. Coach Hew-Len has been putting up the PowerPoints for you guys, right?
PowerPoint.
Yeah? Yes or no? He should have been putting up the PowerPoints for you. So here's what we're going to do. Over the weekend, what I want you guys to do is this. I want you guys to look at the PowerPoints that we've given you. I want you to start studying up, alright? Because we're going to have a quiz for you guys probably on Monday. Alright? So on Monday, we will have a quiz, so be ready to go. Come to class with your questions. You know, if you have any questions like, hey, I couldn't find, you know, I was confused on this part of soccer. Can we go over it real quick? And we'll do that during that class.
Sweden.
So, check your Google Classroom. Look for the PowerPoints that we've used during soccer. I want you to review them over the weekend, alright? Okay. Other than that, I don't have anything else for you guys. What I'd like you guys to do, go start reviewing, go get ready for your next class. Remember, if you are in period 3, you guys go ahead, head on out, get ready for your last class of the day, and we will see you guys next time, alright? Good stuff today. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.